Hey, we're back after we're back. Sorry for the unintentional break. We had some issues with weather and scheduling, but we're back and we're in chapter two. So last chapter, you guys finished up the raid on our little green nest, and you were tasked with the uh, reward of 250 gold pieces apiece if you guys can locate the raiders' camp and find out information about that. You were tasked with wanting to know where the camp is sited, how many raiders are there, who their leaders are, and what's motivating the attacks, and where they plan to strike next. Also, if you're able to recover any valuables that were stolen and returned, he'll arrange a reward for what's left of the town's treasury. Um, you guys were able to get your items furnished in town before we left, and a monk had asked you to go look for his companion. The monk's name was Nisim Waladra. He wanted you to go look for his master Leosin, who is likely to be at the camp. Outside of that, anything I might miss? Any questions? I think that's everything from last group. So if not, we're on the road and you guys are tracking down the raiders. Um,
Yeah, we're going to find information.
yes. All right. So, okay. So if there's nothing left to do in town, you guys are heading into the open area on I am looking at this right. So the area that you guys are currently in is mostly a bunch of lowland plains. There's not much in the way of, few trees scattered among the horizon, some shrubs, but no large forest area that will easily hinder your sight. You guys are leaving in the morning. Sky's clear. With the as you guys get out of town from all the smoke from the cotton or the hay that was aflame. But outside of that, you guys end up picking up on a trail, uh, which is pretty easy to find considering that a small army pretty much did leave the premise. Not exactly in a you know fashionable traditional order, but more like a bit of chaos as you guys leave. If you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh,
Sure. I will push the button.
20.
Also 20.
15.
Okay.
Should someone roll for the other person?
You guys are more than fine at this point. You as a group will know this. That many of the beast's footprints are deeper on the retreat than they were on the approach march. You can tell something was weighing them down on the way back home.
I'm gonna guess all the shit they stole.
However, you are not able to discern whether, from the confusing jumble of prints, whether any specific footprints are those of prisoners. As you guys look in the general direction of the prints, you notice that the rugged region where the steep-sided rocky plateaus are replaced by gently rolling hills. The land between the plateaus is largely flat, broken only by outcroppings and wandering of streams on steep-sided gullies. The plateaus jut 50 to 100 feet above their surroundings and are difficult to climb where the rock falls and uh, subsidence created natural ramps. The crumbling sides of the plateaus are dotted with caves and tumbled boulder fields. So let me know how you guys wish to proceed.
So we just continue following the tracks they go. The path is fairly easy to discern, right? Do they
Yep.
go over these plateaus or just like in
Uh,
between?
They're going in between. They're trying to take the path of least resistance due to all the weight that they're carrying.
Okay, would there be a shorter path to take if we were to like take different terrain?
You can tell that some of the plateaus curve up a little bit, but they actually extend a little bit more straightforward. Granted, you would have to do a bit of climbing as the edges aren't exactly starting at ground level.
A really quick question. So you notice like their footsteps look that they've been way down. Is it like is anything that's been dragging or anything that is it just footprints or is that all I see?
Yeah, you're only able to make out the footprints on the way towards the direction that the cultist group was heading. So no, nothing that looks like it was dragging, nothing like wheel tracks or anything like that for signifying any carts that would have transpassed. No other signs of anything like uh, hoof prints or anything of that nature. You do notice that there's some prints that would have come from some of the drakes that would walk across the ground.
I kind of glance over at Andromeda and the two flyers, and I'm like, well, I could probably climb pretty good. It's probably best that we just like follow their path.
I suppose this is what we should do. I I don't really know. I, I'll help any way I can.
Climbing is not a particular problem. I mean, if anybody needs help, we could try to pull them up with a bit of rope or something.
So the two of us could probably trudge on following the path, and if the two of you want to scout a little bit to see if you can see the army and how far ahead they are of us.
What time of day is it?
Probably just hour or two after sunrise.
And how long ago did they leave?
About 3 hours ago.
Okay, now this is important. Are we like what direction are we moving in, and what direction are we coming from?
Okay, that is an excellent question because at this point, let me just reread here, but I am pretty sure that they do not actually. Yeah, they actually don't make note of that in this book. So I will say that you guys will be heading southwest where the tracks are, and you guys are coming from the northwest.
We're coming from the northwest and going southwest.
Or sorry, northwest going southeast.
So we are flying into the sun.
So coming from the northwest going southeast. So yes, you guys be going towards the sun as it's
That's
coming on.
unfortunate. Okay.
I know what you were thinking.
Well, I mean, just having the sun at our backs would make us less easy to be spotted. But okay.
It would also make our field of view a lot farther too if we went up.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Instead, we've got a blinding glare. Huzzah!
Exactly. Especially for the two owls.
Owl life. Sorry.
All right. So I guess let's go have a bit of a look. And I will fly up and try to go and I mean, I'll get pretty high up. I'll try to be quiet. I don't know exactly how well I can, stealth in the middle of a open sky, but I'll see what I can see from the air.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Are you anyone else going in that general direction, or?
I will go up and I will assist her. I'll
I'll
also,
assist,
yes, I'll help her.
and I will cast guidance on myself.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Oh boy. That advantage was kind of necessary. Okay, 19.
Okay. So yeah, about an hour worth of checking it out, you see a campfire in the horizon with black smoke coming up from it. You can make out a couple of characters on the ground without getting too much closer.
Yep, there's a camp there. That's for sure. It's right over there. We're moving in the right direction.
All right. So at this point, you guys relay the information to Dialith, I would assume.
To everybody, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So at
I
this point,
legit wouldn't know what to say to her sarcasm at that point, so.
uh, all right. So you guys will need to go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
All
I
of us?
Yep, all of you.
I will give my guidance to Diala.
I guess I'll throw a guidance over to. I think. Let me make sure it's not this. Yes, I'll throw a guidance on our bard.
Hey, that's so bad. It's good for me.
Natural
10.
20 for 25.
22 for me. And
10.
Andromeda gets a +4. So,
With guidance.
yes. Let me roll a d20. Andromeda will get a 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, you guys as a group successfully make it. So you guys are able to crawl up on this group, and all right, all right.
We are going to the camp. We saw it in the distance. It's over there. It has been confirmed. It is over there, and we are heading there quietly.
There's a camp yonder. Where? Where? Over there.
Over there.
All right, so as you guys are able to check this out, you see that there is a group that sought shelter in a low spot between the surrounding hills where the tall boulders have rolled into a loose jumble. In fact, the surroundings offer very little protection, making it easier for you to sneak up on the site. As you observe this group for a few moments, you notice that there are 4 human cultists and 8 kobolds in this group. The kobolds and humans you guys can observe have a distrust of each other, although the cultists act if they're the boss. The leadership amounts to nothing more than ineffectual bullying. You can also tell that the human weapons are stacked against the rock and out of reach. The kobolds have weapons on their belt. After a few minutes, you can see that the kobolds are poking jest at each other over last night's festivities, as you can tell that they are slowly pantomiming the duel that Dialith had was in against Cyanrath, and very poorly, I may add.
Oh, these motherfuckers are gonna die. Every single one of them.
This is gonna go great. I guess question: is the guy that kicked Diala's ass still there?
No, no, these are just some general cultists that you guys are seeing, the rank and file cultists and kobolds. There's no sign of the, you know, uh, no sign of the guy that whooped on Dialith.
I love how that's the description of that.
I don't remember his name, so
Cyan Wrath, I will remember that forever.
Yep, Langer
As the guy who kicked Diala's ass, apparently.
Langerdrosa Cyanrath. Yep.
I'm sorry, sir. I did not mean to hurt your feelings.
All right, what do you guys want to do about this group?
So it's a separate group? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, they're basically these guys are a bunch of stragglers just trying to catch a quick breakfast before finishing their march back to the camp.
Did you say how many there were? I spaced on that, I guess.
Oh.
4 and 8.
4 and 8.
4 and 8?
Mhm.
So, do we go in there and kill them, or should we, like, circle around or something?
The humans have no weapons.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're all against the rocks behind them.
I mean, the humans look like prisoners. I
No.
assume.
No, they're no. In fact, the humans in this group are trying to bully the poor kobolds into serving
Oh.
them.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, you can
They
actually
just
see.
put their weapons down so they can like browbeat the kobolds.
Yeah, well, you can see that they're roasting a few prairie hens over an open fire. So.
Okay, I think my brain just like stroked off because I feel like I missed like a lot, and like I'm trying to remember like when that happened, but it's like there's a big blank. Like there was a camp, and then like nothing, and then this.
Okay, well, let me repaint the scene for you so we can get on the right page. No, you're fine. It gives Andromeda a chance to get the scene as well. All right, you see in front of you 4 human cultists and 8 kobolds in a group, roasting prairie hens over an open fire. They are seeking shelter in a low spot between surrounding hills, and after observing after observing this group for a few minutes, you identify that the cultists have their weapons pretty much propped against the rocks behind them, and the kobolds have their weapons on their belts. You can also tell that the cultists are trying to maintain leadership over the kobolds, but the kobolds kind of just wave them off, like, "You're not my boss."
You're not my dad.
All right, so what I'm hearing is either ambush the humans or try to sneak around and steal their weapons so that they have no weapons, and then ambush the humans.
Can I insert myself in between them and their weapons?
Oh yeah, if you take them a couple.
That is my plan.
Okay, how far are they from their weapons? Like, are we talking like 5 feet, or are we talking like 20, 30 feet?
Probably
Get
close.
like an on-map description. Would that?
Yeah, that would be cool.
So,
we're probably going to engage these guys, so I think it's worth the wait.
all right. Let's see. Cultists. Where do I have cultists? So, cultist. Okay, we'll grab these guys.
I have a chest of weapons. If you want to put weapons on the board somewhere.
So yeah, if you just want to grab some, just what have the cultists been using? I think they've just been using just scimitars. I want to say.
I don't see scimitars. I do have all kinds of swords.
Yeah, just. Oh God.
You said they were surrounded by tall hills. Is what I'm trying to make.
Gotcha. I'm like, I just see something just get flipped over. I'm like, oh God, what is happening?
The end of the world. That's what's happening.
Wasn't that just Tuesday?
That's every Tuesday.
It's every night, Pinky.
All right. Y, B, C, D. There's cultist
When
A.
you're situated, I also have one more question.
You said it was 4 humans, right?
Yeah. Clone 1, 2, and I should give them C and D names. Pretty sure I have some other guys out there, but it's fine.
Just gonna make this bigger so they're easier to see.
D, C, B, A. Oh. Oh, it no likey. Doesn't like the asset bundle.
Doesn't like which asset bundle.
The
The one
one.
that I just made.
Oh.
All right, you gotta be G.
So swords over there against the wall like that.
Yeah.
I can probably shrink those more.
Go. All right, and let me go and do an encounter
Can't
build.
shrink them. That's weird. Oh well.
You can't shrink them? That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
The swords.
Cultist. 1, 2, 3, 4. And kobold. 8. Alright, hills. Okay. Alright, so yeah, basically that's kind of our generic setup.
All right. So weird question.
'Kay.
Nimu. Nimu? Is it Nimu or Nimu?
Nemu.
Nimu.
Move.
Are you strong enough to carry Diolith? I mean, I'm just saying, like, could you, like, fly over there and just drop him in front of their weapons or something?
I mean, I can try. I don't know. I would say I'm great at things like that, but
You can certainly try.
I'm fairly certain I'm not strong enough. I just thought it would be kind of, you know, funny for them to have sort of a dive bombing Diolith. And I can go and knife them from the other side to distract them.
okay. You know what? Just for the memes of it, I'm going to attempt to fly up and pick up Diallo.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, all special.
More like drop bear special.
Okay, I will take drop bear special.
Great. Great. So, what do you want for a roll for this?
I-
Strength?
I need athletics for this. I didn't know you could do this, man.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
Okay. Here we are. Playing athletics roll. No fucking way.
Hey, yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so you got me airborne.
I got 18 with the guidance, if that helps me.
Yes, you are airborne. You are able to carry his weight. How far off the ground are you carrying him from the hill? Are you just gonna go up 10 feet and then just glide down?
Yeah, I think it's more of kind of like a dive bomb, just get him in as quick as we can type thing, quietly.
Superhero landing.
Right. All right. I need one more athletics check to make sure that you can just cross the distance at this point.
I will fly by him and slap another guidance on him as I fly to the other hill so I can get the cultists in the back.
Okay, so that's 12. 13.
All right. Just enough. Dialith, I'll need you to make an athletics check to make sure you can survive the awkward drop. He did get you there. Just got to make sure you can stick the landing.
23.
Oh, yeah. You got the superhero landing down. It's like a thunk.
There's like a small crater under his feet.
Okay, so
3-point landing with the shield, like Captain America with the
So technically, I wanted to actually ask this before we started this. I said something about it. I didn't realize this was
Oh.
going to engage into this. Do we happen to see anything that like indicates why their footprints were heavier?
You can make some assumptions. Heavier gear, loot, carrying things that could weigh him down a little bit more.
Do we visibly see something that is different? Is what I'm saying.
On these guys, no. Not on these guys.
Okay. That's what I was meaning. Sorry.
Andromeda, where are you while Nemu...
Here. I am not currently.
Where did you fly
Over
off
there.
to after you, like, dumped him on them?
Let's see. We're between. Where's everybody else at?
I was flying over to the other hill while you were trying to lift him.
Okay, so
So that
which
I
way
can
did
come at them from
which
over
way do
here.
we come in then? I guess is the
Where
question.
Andromeda is. So we
Okay.
leapt off of that hill, and you glided him down. I flew to the far side of the cultists so I could shank them in the back.
Probably. Well, he's right there, so I would probably continue maintaining speed. Would I have the same flying speed I normally always have, or do you think I'd be a little faster from dive bombing?
I mean, you're carrying him, so I think it just evens out.
Oh, I meant like after I let him go.
Oh, after you let him go? Yeah, I'll give you another 5 feet of movement.
Actually, I'd probably still be like right here by this tree, but I'd be up probably about 10 or 15 feet.
Still mad about the stupid thing not letting me, like, use the flying thing.
I would basically be at the very least like roughly 12 feet, but for simplicity's sake, I'll just say 15. You don't have to like put me up because it always locks me in place when I do that. Unless we could just like permanently lock my character at 15 feet, because that's usually what's going to happen. Just
I'll,
for
I'll
clarity's
unlock
sake.
it once you were ready to move. Because I'm flying up as well. I really wish the stupid platform thing would work. I'm gonna try it again, just see.
Anyway, that's my plan. I'm trying to kind of stay out of the way, but where I can still see them.
All right, well, go ahead and roll initiative. We'll go and get combat started, and then you guys get a surprise round.
Ooh.
Really quick, did Andromeda want to move closer, but while this was going on, or no? Because I don't think we got a response. We started talking about where I was positioned.
Andromeda?
Deb?
Can you hear me now?
There you are.
Yes.
My mic is muted.
Nope.
That's useful.
Right. She would try and get as close to within 60 feet as possible without being seen.
So how close would you need before things start taking lots of rolls, sir? Like,
I'm-
here-ish, maybe? Oh,
Yeah.
I meant like, well, this is going on, getting like kind of in these trees or something. I don't know. Does that look good for you?
Yeah, works for me.
I was more meaning Deb.
Oh.
She should be able to see it on my screen.
Yeah, it looks good.
And yeah, I think we are ready to go. Do you just move the platform now?
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
I don't know where he found that, but it's good.
I went looking for flying creature stands because I knew this was a thing.
All right, well, go ahead and roll your initiative if you haven't already.
You know what?
And
You know what?
Oof.
you're struggling to run there. You're a little bit behind.
Is this our surprise round, or...?
This is your surprise round.
Okay, because holy crap, we all just roll garbage except for Dialith.
Yeah, the clanky 9 dexterity.
Well,
1.
yeah.
Natural 1, natural 3, natural 7. Oh yeah.
I got an 18, so dirty 17.
All right, well, Dialith, you get to go first on your surprise round.
Well, I probably wasted my good rolls tonight getting you there, so.
Alright. I'm just going to yell out, "Keep one alive, but only one." And then I'm going to what kind of weapons do they have? Like, what weapons are against the, like, hill?
Scimitars.
Hmm. You know what? Fuck it. For the meme of it, I'm gonna grab one of their scimitars and I'm just gonna smash it down onto their to the cultist's head.
Oh, okay.
Define smash it down. Like, are you actually
Just-
using it, or are you just like
Oh yeah, no.
throwing at them?
No. I'm grabbing dude's sword and I'm trying to kill him with his own weapon.
Oh, from the description, I thought you were like trying to just like bash his head in with a blunt side or something.
That's what I was thinking, like turning it
Oh, no.
sideways, just being like, knock you out, bitch.
Alright.
Alright.
That's an 18.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
For 9 points of slashing damage.
To Cultist C, he is dead.
Only one. And I will look menacingly at the other 3. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay, he doesn't want to stay.
All right, so then at this
Oh
point,
wait, no, I'm going to also move into the other 3. And my bonus actions still suck, don't they? They get good at 3, but we're not there yet. Yeah, no, that's it.
okay. Then Nemu surprise round.
Yay. I'm gonna try and wing a firebolt at Cultist A.
Okay.
Oh, we get advantage on this, don't we? Question mark?
On a surprise
No,
round.
it's a
Surprise?
surprise round.
Yeah, I'll let you have advantage on a surprise round.
Okay, good. I don't know if it'll be any better, but good. Oh yeah, that was much better. So 24 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
Fuck me. A 1.
Oh, to Cultist B.
A. I
Or
think it was A.
You want A? Okay.
Yeah, A.
All right. 1 damage to A.
That's sad.
All
Don't
right.
have bonus action of use, so
All right, Arvid.
All right. Which one just got firebolted? A.
A got singed.
All right. I'm going to throw a dagger at cultist B because I have all the daggers and it's being flanked. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, that's an excellent way to start the evening.
Oh Jesus. How the hell did you manage a nat 20 and a nat 1 in the same roll?
Yeah. I'm a person of contrast.
So A's dead.
Hold on. Just for funsies, it's extra dead because that's an extra 7 points of damage from sneak attack.
Jesus, you just double its health.
All right, and I'm going to go and swoop in.
Not a good idea.
Oh, A's the one that got toasted.
Oh,
Wait,
it was
we're
B that I was
swooping?
attacking.
No, swooping's bad.
Oh,
And then A, I'm swooping
oh,
at.
gotcha. Okay, yeah, so B's dead.
And then I'm going to swoop at A. Swooping is bad for the enemy. And I'm going to try and land down and like bring my wings down into a slam against cultist A, which is my unarmed attack, but I am wing attacking.
Unarmed attack. What?
Is that still considered flanking?
Yes.
Okay. All right. 18 to hit,
18 will hit.
and that will be 6 points of damage.
Okay, so that's A. So he's still going, but man, he ain't looking good.
A.
All right, and then we get to Andromeda to finish up the surprise round.
Alright, there is just one person left, isn't there?
Well, there's 2. I mean,
A whole bunch of kobolds.
A's the one that's mostly beat up. He looks like he's on his last limb. D hasn't even been touched.
Alright. I will look at A and just go, You really think that, like, everything you're doing is a good idea, don't you?
Oh
And
god.
cast vicious mockery.
Oh god. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
17.
Fuck you. That will be my turn.
Okay, and then we go to the start of the round with Cultist D. Yeah, I guess at this point he's just gonna do a good old unarmed strike against Dialith, which will miss. And
Okay.
back to Dialith.
So how far away are we from the fire?
Probably within 5 feet easily.
Within 5 feet?
Yeah. Oh god, you're gonna dunk him in there, aren't you?
Yes. I'm going to take cultist. Who's the hurt one? A.
Yes.
Yep.
I am going to drop cultist C's bloodied sword. Then I'm going to sidestep over here, and I want to try and shove cultist A into the fire.
Oh, okay. Roll to attack.
So just an attack roll.
Yeah, just an attack roll.
Does he still get flanking, or is it not quite?
Not quite at that angle.
Okay.
It's a natural 1 hit.
No.
Oof. That feels bad.
Critical evasion, you fall into the fire.
he feels that heat and does not want any part of that.
All right. Well, then I'm going to action surge,
Dun dun dun.
and I'm going to. I want to grapple him. I'm just going to grab him.
Oh, we're doing this again. Okay.
Yep.
Get used to the grapple
Contested
rules of
athletics.
healing.
Yep.
Yeah. Contested athletics or
I got a net 20 on it.
Ooh.
Might actually stand a chance. Nope.
What'd you get? I
I got 20, so nope. My best roll I can do.
So I just want to grab him, and frankly, I don't give a fuck about Cultist D. And I'm going to drag him over to the kobolds and like hold him away. Like I'm just holding onto him, but I'm going to drag him.
Just picture you grabbing this cultist by like his robes in the front, just picking him up like straight up in the air and walking forward.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
Oh god.
Just in my right hand, I have him held, and in my left hand, I just have my shield, and I'm just like advancing shield first towards all the kobolds.
Also, I would just like to point out how
I did also
intimidating
leave
that is.
Cultist D threatened area if he wants to attack of opportunity again.
Yeah, I guess we'll try an unarmed strike. Wow, nat 20.
Ooh.
God, what is that? Just a D? Is that D4?
It's
No,
whatever
it's-
their strength modifier is.
1 plus strength modifier.
1 plus strength modifier, so 0.
So
So-
1.
Without an unarmed strike was the D4 plus a.
Unarmed strike is only a die if you're a monk or you have a feat for it.
Yeah, I think,
That's what
on a
I
hit,
was
your
thinking
unarmed
of.
strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier.
yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, it sounds.
So
That,
1 damage punch.
yeah, a 1 damage punch.
A 1 punch man, if you will.
I have
Yep.
a character that should heal when it punches, but it, doesn't work that way.
Alright, so I took the 1 point of damage, and now I'm here.
That
Guy
poor.
squirming in my arms,
Does the
headed
punch
towards
like
the
make
kobold.
like a squeaky toy sound?
No, this is what happens. That cultist, hit, punched Giolith, and he just walked off, and he just, that cultist is like, what just happened? I punched him and didn't even flinch.
Yep.
You punched him in his armor.
Probably hurt
like
him
a
more than it
broken
hurt me.
finger or something.
All right, that is all for Diala's turn.
All right, that these kobolds are just like in shock. You just hear you, you just hear ambush. We've been ambushed. And they just try to, where's he at?
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, if I was a kobold, I'd be a little freaked out if some dude just picked up one of the other guys that's like twice my size and starts walking towards me with him.
Sure, sure. I mean, right now their fight or flight instinct is saying fight.
We'll see how
16.
long that lasts.
Right. So E misses with his stab.
16 is a miss.
Cultist A, he's gotta try to break out of his, he's gonna try to move around, see if we can move.
Ah, that might work. I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, he's 17. He gets loose. He moves his body enough to where you can't hold him by one arm. Just
Motherfucker.
yeah, but that's his action. Kobold F. Pack tactics.
Yep.
That will hit with a 20.
Yep.
Dirty?
Dirty 20. Yep, for 5 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
G. G's hanging in the back, so he's just gonna sling a rock. Pack tactics. Both miss it. And then H. Do the same. Sling the rocks. Oh, that will hit 23. For 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Alright, Nimu.
Alright. To keep this cultist from doing anything janky, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and firebolt him, I guess. Till other things are needed.
Firebolt.
That's gonna be 20 to hit.
Yep.
I hate my dice. 2 damage.
2 to D.
Fire damage.
Okay.
And I guess for now that's all I got.
Arved.
Alright, I'm gonna leave Cultist D to Nemo. And try to go and help the Olive. I'm going to, let's see. What just happened? Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, it's alright. It turns out it was just a cat getting attacked by a mimic.
Yep.
Fine.
Alright, so, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not ideal. Hang on. Fuck it. I'm going to throw a dagger at Kobold F.
Okay.
Well, I'll do it before I move so I'm not in melee. Throw a dagger at Kobold F. 20 to hit.
Yep.
And it is being threatened. So that will be 10 points of damage total.
Alright, F is dead.
And then I'm going to just try to... We want one alive, I heard that earlier, so I'm going to try and just... I'm going to try and just, like, kick Cultist A in the head and knock him out.
Okay.
He is being flanked now.
Flanked.
Do you like that? Or is my unarmed strike? Bonus action. Holy shit!
Can I have her dice?
Right? Jesus.
9 points of damage, like not non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
'Cause I'm trying to just kick him in the head.
Oh yeah, he goes limp instantly. He's gonna be out for a while.
Alright, I just sort of catch him on the way down and just sort of toss him to the side, away from the fire. And, I will end my turn there.
Okay. All right. Cobalt A. He's just gonna move a little bit more. All right. Pack tactics have failed me because that's a 15.
You already removed the one I killed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So B. We'll go and try to strike Arved. Oh yeah, still pack tactics still within 5 feet. So. Still miss. Yeah. Can't hit anything if you roll less than a 10. So Andromeda.
Are you muted again?
What?
Andromeda, it's
Okay.
your go.
Oh shit. Sorry.
You're alright.
I am going to. Who's in the middle of all the kobolds?
That's
Yeah,
Dialith and Araved.
Right here. We got these two, Diallo, Arved. All the kobolds, there's a cultist here. This kobold is knocked out for capture reasons, and then there's these guys still. These guys are
Okay.
taken out.
Okay. I am going to use one of my first level spells. And I'm going to center Fairy Fire to where I can get all of the, like, to where Dialith and, I just
Arved?
forgot. Yes, Arved are, like, right on the edge and they don't get hit.
Okay. That fairy fire was only
It's a 20-foot cube.
yeah. Pretty sure though it doesn't impact your allies, or does it? Actually, I haven't seen
Oh yeah, it does.
It absolutely does.
that. Really?
It does.
So it would be like centered here.
Oh yeah.
The yellow line, is that correct?
Well, it'd be a 20-foot cube. That's
Oh,
not 20 feet.
I missed it by one, didn't I?
Yeah, it would be. Like
I'm good
here.
at lifing.
So yeah, I can get most of them.
What color was Andromeda again?
Oh, it's gonna be purple.
Purple.
Oh yeah, it says each object in the cube. Okay, I thought fairy fire did not
I
impact.
thought it was only enemies.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But no, Rena says each object. I'm like, oh shit.
Nope, it is friendly fire.
Yeah.
We have personal experience with that.
Oh god.
They get a chance to save though.
Oh, that's true, they do.
Is it a wisdom spell DC or
Dexterity.
dexterity? Oof. Okay. All right, so I've got to roll this 1, 2, 6 times. First one fails. Come on, dice. Go ahead and disappear.
This is why dice are good sometimes.
All right. What's the save?
15.
Okay,
I would
so
say.
the second one saves.
Who's the second one?
B.
B?
Yeah,
B saves.
B saves. So then we roll for C.
Oh, we save.
C saves. D fails.
You also have H, G, and A.
A failed. So I've got what, just G and H?
Yep.
G saves. God damn. And H fails. So.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, 50% success rate. Not bad.
yeah. I am feeling not so great
I will
about
take that.
I'm not feeling good about the fact that I just rolled 3 d20s tonight. I'm like, oh god, these dice. All right, Andromeda, anything else?
Nope, that will be my turn.
All right, Kobold D. D-boy. We'll just sling a rock at Arved. Let me just double check something. Okay, come on. Oh my god, what's going on here? Come on. Christ, the site must be having some issues today. Okay. Just wanted to verify that. Okay, yeah, so pack tactics with the sling on Arved. That's a fail. Okay. And C. C. Stab, stab. And, wow, okay. I'm going to be Feast or Famine myself because I just rolled a 4 and 5, which misses. So, back to the top with Cultist D. He's not even going to bother to pick up his weapon. He is just going to try to
Squeaky toy punch.
Sweet Toy Punch. Which,
Bring
with,
this-
just for comedic effect, I rolled a nat 1. So instead, he takes 1 point of damage for punching Dialith straight in the armor, like an idiot. You just hear a doink. Dialith just feels a small pressure from the back, and he's just like, what the hell was that?
Nice.
Alright, Dialith, go ahead.
Hmm. As fun as it would be to do what I originally was thinking,
I mean, you're probably strong enough to just lift up Kobold E and chuck him into the fire. He is small.
I want to take my shield and backhand Kobold E to see if I can push him into the fire because I know that the shield hit kill him.
Okay.
So I'm just going to shield bash him. Alright, 20
Oh god, yeah.
for 6 points of damage.
Yep.
So just gonna like take my shield and just smash his face in to throw him into the campfire.
Kobold is what's for dinner.
And then for the first time in this entire encounter, I'm going to draw my sword.
Oh, now he decides to draw a sword,
Alright. Bring it, bitches.
Alright.
Actually, no, I'm going to bonus action second win.
Okay.
Is that to symbolize he's dead?
The dead symbol, yes.
It's a skull and crossbones.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, it actually says dead on it.
Oh,
It's like an actual thing. It has like a description of what dead means and everything.
Okay.
So healing up 9 points.
Plus 2, so 11, which puts me back to full.
Yeah.
Nice.
Second wind.
And Kobold E can come off our initiative list here.
Yeah.
Oh, he was gonna go next. Quaint.
He was. It was kind of perfect. Oh, and Cultist A is unconscious.
Yep.
So...
Yeah, take him off the list. He ain't waking up with this combat. So,
We're
yeah.
back.
Yep, we're at G. You know what? At this point, oh yeah, so... Oh no, never mind. We still have a cultist that's up. Never mind. Alright, yeah, we're gonna sling the rocks. That's what we do with pack tactics.
Who's getting slung at?
Dialith,
Okay.
which will hit for, yeah, that will hit 21 for 4 points of bludgeoning damage to Dialith. And H will take a shot at Arved. 18. So that,
That's my AC. It
Yep.
hits.
for 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And then we're to Nemu.
That hurts.
It's a rack.
Once more, but with feeling, I guess.
You know, sometimes you just gotta keep
Uh,
trying.
Yeah, I think for now that'll work. Maybe this will actually do something for a change. So
The ones with the purple cubes you have advantage against.
Oh, that's fair. That might be better.
I just thought I'd give you a heads up about that.
Let's see. Who's there? So. Yeah, I'm gonna position myself over here, and I'm going to go for Kobold A, I guess.
A.
A. 18 to hit.
Yep.
See if I roll higher than a 2.
Come on,
Hey, 6.
A. A's dead.
A.
A. A.
Yeah. And that do be it for now.
Alright, Arved.
Alright, it was H that chucked a rock at me and hit me pretty bad, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna return fire with a dagger, and it has advantage.
Oh yeah, it does.
Come on, another natural 20! Aww, only a 10.
With-
That makes me sad.
Wow, yeah, that's gonna miss. Sailed right past it.
Oh, bollocks. Alright, I'm just going to try and... I'm going to, wing bash, Kobold B again.
B.
My unarmed strike. Oh, bollocks. I used all my good luck. 14?
14 hits.
Okay. Alright, 7 points of damage.
And B's down.
Alright.
Alright, well,
Did I not have Kobold B on the list? I must have missed him.
yeah, it was A and B back to back.
Alright, A. It's gone. Oh, that's because I have Kobold D listed twice because I can't tell the difference between D and B, apparently.
It sounds the same on camera.
Alright, action, bonus action, that's my stuff.
Alright, Andromeda.
I don't know. Can I get the screen back, my good
Oh,
sir?
sorry, I was checking health stuff. My bad.
It's okay. We still have 4. 2
5.
of them, well, 5.
There's one right here too, underneath the yellow hand.
Okay. 2 of them are still fairy fired.
Yes.
C.
D and H are still fairy fired.
I am going to Vicious Mockery, one of the fairy fired ones.
Oh, okay. It's a wisdom saving throw. Fails.
Which one, H or D?
Either one, it's
This
same
is
stats.
H. This is D.
Who do you want?
So they take 2 points of damage.
Okay, which one
And
would you
then-
want? A or D do you want? Or H or D?
H.
H.
H? Okay. H
Yep.
takes 2 points of damage.
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. D's gonna hurl some more rocks at Arvid. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh god, this is how
Silvery
Arvid
barbed.
dies.
Yeah, I know it's like Silvery Barb, Sentinel, nothing cool yet.
And I will, I guess, give it to Arvid.
We have Silvery Barbs, yay!
I did. I said silver barbs.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like I thought you were half joking, but no, but then you pick something like, oh god, we do have it. Okay, all right. So just reroll.
Yeah.
Another nat 20.
Are you fucking
You're
serious?
fucking joking.
No, I wish I was.
Well, I guess you get advantage on that, or get advantage on your next roll at least.
Might be a death saving throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, maybe that's a death saving throw.
I rolled low, 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still alive.
Yeah, I
Still alive.
rolled a 1 and a 2 on that damage roll, so.
This is a triumph.
This is a triumph. I'm almost dead, but I'm still alive.
Are you
Yeah.
making a note here? Huge success.
I'm not sure this would be a huge success.
Well, it's C's turn. He's just gonna stab, but he does not have a pack ticket since he doesn't have a ally in 5 feet of you. So, yep. That.
I am understating my satisfaction. It's difficult, but I will.
Okay, did he hit?
No, he misses.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Are you
Thank
doing what you must because you can?
All right, Cultist D.
For the good of all of us.
Except the ones who are dead.
This has gotten away from us a bit.
Well, he punches Dial in the plate again. He's just like.
Why
Yeah.
do you say that? There's no point in crying over every mistake.
Dial's turn.
We just have to keep on trying till we run out of cake.
At least the science will get done.
And he'll make a neat gun.
Speaking of people being still alive, I would like for Cultist B to not. Cultist D. Cultist A is still alive, correct?
Yeah, he's just on the
Cultist
ground.
A is unconscious.
Alright. Cultist D can be not alive now.
Okay.
Not alive. Not alive. Except for I'm rolling like shit.
Damn. Yeah, that'll miss.
Mine'll miss.
I know that feeling, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, anything else?
Arvid already has advantage on her next attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage on my next blank,
Yeah.
which may well be death, because Kobold H comes up and he's been attacking me. And G.
Yep.
So, bye, y'all.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Yeah. She's gonna fling that rock.
Arvid or Dialith?
Arvid.
Alright.
Yeah. 21
Yeah,
for 3 points of damage.
that was exactly my health. I'm down.
Okay. Kobold H.
If he's attacking me, he is disadvantaged because I'm on the ground.
No, he sees you go down, so he's gonna start flinging it at Dialith. 17 will miss. Okay. Nemu.
I'm not even
Alright.
angry.
I will. That drastically changes my plans.
I can also help.
Wait. Keep in mind, I'm still flying, but I'm gonna fly over this guy out of reach, and then come down right here, And I
Oh.
realize it's going to be an extra 5 feet, and that's fine. For now, I'm just going to stay on the pole just for simplicity's sake. But
Okay.
I'm going to drop down enough to touch her. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. Level 1 only, for obvious reasons. Are you fucking serious? Well, you get 6 points of healing, so you're back up.
I will gladly fucking take it.
And I've got 5 feet of movement, so I am going to move back up to 10-foot range.
Okay.
And I'll just stay right here for the time being.
Okay. Well, if that's it, then Arvid.
All right. Well, I'm going to stand up. Oh, bollocks! I think I took that one into the head. All right. It was it H that took me out?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to chuck a dagger at fucking H again with my double advantage. Actually, no. I'm going to I'm just gonna chuck a dagger at H. That's what I'm gonna do. All my advantages. Oh my god! I quit.
Oh God.
This means I need to quit Dungeons and Dragons.
Holy moly.
Oh God. 2 nat ones. Jesus,
Yes.
not advantage. Ugh.
All right. Well, Kobold H is now my nemesis for the rest of existence. Kobold H needs to escape and needs to become my literal nemesis for the entire campaign. And I'm going to try and kick Kobold C. Oh god. Oh. Not a fan. Not a fan. 18?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. 3. Nope, 8. Sorry, I forgot my +5.
Alright,
Unarmed strike bonus.
8 to C. Okay, dead.
So, yeah, C is dead?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna use my last 15 feet to run the fuck away. And that is my turn.
Okay, to Andromeda.
Alright, I am going to get just a bit closer till I have our in range.
Have who in range?
What's your range?
It is going to be 60 feet.
Oh,
Oh, you were in range already.
yeah.
Oh! I will hit Arvid with a healing word.
The words. More words that heal.
That is 7 points of health.
Oh, that's nice. That is straight to max. That was exactly what I needed.
And
Much better.
since that is a bonus action, I am going to cantrip Vicious Mockery. You can't hit for shit, can you? On the one that had attacked Arvid.
Ah, good old H, right?
Yep.
Alright. Fails.
That is 1 point of damage.
Hang on a second.
I want to call bullshit tonight. There are too many nat ones and nothing else.
It's...
Didn't Kobold H have disadvantage on its next attack because of the last Vicious Mockery?
Yes, it did.
Oh, it did.
It should not have crit me. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
Or it
So
should
he would have rolled
Right.
another natural 20.
Sorry.
It was fine.
It's whatever, but yeah. I
It would
just
just-
remembered that.
He
Yeah.
would have rolled another natural 20. It's fine.
Well, I rolled a nat 20 on that first roll. And then there was a nat 20 on the second roll.
After I
Right,
celebrate
then
barbs,
the rebarbs would have taken effect.
then you have to roll again.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like the first, because they had advantage, so technically I rolled 2 dice.
And he would have rolled a third natural 20, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
whatever.
super likely that would have happened. Of course, he would have.
Yeah. Well, because of pack tactics, it would have had just a straight roll at that point, and my first dice was a 20, so still, yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
so anything else from Andromeda?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, so now we're on Cobalt D. Yeah. Cobalt D was just fling rocks at Nemu because he's the closest target. Ooh, 23.
Okay.
For 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
what do you want me to say? Like, no, that misses. It doesn't do damage.
No,
I'm
just
a fucking sorcerer.
I'm just letting you know, dude. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know there's a rock coming to your face.
Okay.
All
I
right.
guess I can cover barbs it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. That's a bad idea.
Okay. All right. Cultist D just gotta keep doing his thing, you know. Oh, nat 20. Hey, look at that.
I will
Second.
silver barbs that one.
Okay.
Don't.
No, don't. He's toy punching. He doesn't even roll a die. It's
Oh,
just one
I
damage.
thought
Yeah.
it was one of the guys throwing a rock. Never mind.
No,
No,
it's the
it rolls
cultist.
1 damage.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
never mind. I
cultist
just
is.
heard nat 20 from the. I was like, oh.
No, he just literally just gets another lucky shot on Dialith. That's it.
It's the second time that you crit me.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
we're all rolling natural ones.
Yeah.
I've had 4 attacks, one of which was a natural 1 and another one was a natural 2.
I feel like my good luck with those 2 natural 20s I got was completely counteracted when I rolled 2 natural 1s in the same advantage.
Well, it's Dialith's turn. He just got punched in the face again.
Alright, I'm swinging at this guy again. With my actual sword. And I rolled
Wow.
a natural 4 for 11.
Yeah. Just misses him.
Alright, that's it.
All right. Cobalt G. Okay. Uh. Oh yeah, technically okay. Well, Cobalt G's is gonna just sling a rock at Dialith, since he's in range of one of his allies. Do the whole thing. 19
It's
for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Cobalt H does the same thing.
Just thinking out loud here, but damn, I cannot wait until Nemu gets frickin' Fireball right now.
Right? Those both miss.
Alright.
And then we're to Nemu.
Alright. Nemu is going to pull back. I'm just going to go around this way so I don't run things over. Roughly out of rock range of 25 feet-ish. And I'm going to try to attempt to kill Cultist D, I guess, for now.
Okay.
And we decided range attack doesn't get advantage on anything, right, for flanking?
No, because it's only melee.
That's the good.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was just checking. That's fine. I rolled 25 to hit, so.
Jeez.
Hey, there's some damage. 8 points.
Alright, Cultist D is dead.
And I think everybody's looking alright for now, so I will call that my turn, yeah.
Okay, Arvid.
Right. Alright. Vengeance! I'm going to chuck another dagger at Cobalt H.
Do it again.
Well, it's not 2 nat 1s. 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Max bloody damage.
God damn.
9 points.
To your foe H, huh?
Yes, I killed my bloody nemesis.
Just took you 3
Ilmata,
turns.
damn you! Huh?
Just took you 3 turns.
Yeah, and
With the
my bonus action, I'm just going to chuck a dagger at Kobold D.
I also want to point out that my 1v1 with Cultist D.
Oh God.
I am high on my luck killing my nemesis. So that is 2d
In fairness, I had 1 point of damage on Cultist D already.
and 2d6 because that's my sneak attack. Oh, 9 points of damage
To D?
to D because he was the one
Oh
with. I
God.
can only sneak attack him because he had
Oh, right.
his fairy fire.
All right, D's gone.
All right. So I got my bloody vengeance, and that is my turn.
Andromeda.
All right. We just have the one left, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, G.
I'm gonna ram him.
Getting horny, are we?
Oof.
Andromeda's always horny, please.
Should have known when she picked a satyr that she just wanted to play the horny bard.
Just took it a bit more literally than most. Oh,
That's a natural 20.
God damn.
natural 20. Good God.
For a total of 4 points of damage.
That's -1.
Oh, yeah. That thing took it. You hear some bones cracking, some blood got let out, but it's still alive.
Does Ram have any other effects? No, it's just
Yeah.
a regular attack. I just know that like some of them like let you
Yeah, push back an opponent or something.
yeah, push back or knock down or something.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not.
Nah, it's just 1d6 damage. -1. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
All right, Dialith.
Only thing left up is Kobold
The
G.
one she just rammed.
Yep.
G.
Add it to the pyre in the bodies in the fire.
Well, I am going to go over and grab it.
Oh God. I have a -2 to my roll.
Doesn't fucking matter. God
Hey, he
damn
can
it.
roll below.
I got a
an
14.
It's a check, not an attack. Okay.
All right, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Kobold G's gonna take a disengage and run the hell away.
It went up a hill.
Yeah.
Was that intentional?
No, it's just taking the.
What's its movement speed?
Actually, that's only 30,
30?
so yeah, so it should
Yeah.
It
be
should only
and-
be able to go 60 feet.
No, it can only go 30 feet.
30 feet because it took disengage.
5, 6.
Oh.
Oh, our grid's slightly off, so somewhere around there. All right. But yeah, he's making a run for it. Just Nemu.
Nemu is going to charge forward his full 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet.
Don't let him warn the group.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. And firebolting. Huzzah.
Come on, roll a 10 for damage.
21 to hit.
Yep.
You only
Come
had
on, 10.
one hit point left.
Oh, he only has
8
one hit
points
point
of
left?
damage.
Oh yeah, he.
Okay.
Yep, and barbecued. All right. And we are out of combat.
I'm gonna hover down and give Dialith another cure wounds.
Save you out of magic. We don't need it.
Oh sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
What are we gonna do with this guy?
Well, first of all, I'm going to start looting the bodies, see if we find anything of any note.
Aside from just their general equipment, there's some daggers and slings from the kobolds, and the cultists aren't packing really anything outside of leather armor and the scimitars that you are, somewhat accustomed with.
And Aravid does what Aravid does and claims more of the daggers.
That one from H, special place in your heart.
Yes, that goes into my favorite sheath now. I'm a little more like, rough with the searching for H's dagger. Might stomp on the body a few times.
Uh, Good lord. All right. So yeah, you guys collect the loot. You know, you smell the pungent smell of kobold and hens wafting in the air.
Alright, well, I'd like to bind the hands of cultist A.
Okay.
Then once everybody's kind of settled down and all that, kind of try and slap him awake if that's a thing that we can do.
Yeah. It doesn't take much to rouse him. Oh, why does everything hurt?
Probably because we beat a lot of it out of you. Now, you're alive right now for one reason and one reason alone. We need to know something from you. What is it that your group was after? And what were you carrying back from the town?
Alright, roll me an intimidation check.
I have no charisma, but I am proficient in intimidation.
Guidance?
Okay.
So, 18?
Alright. Alright, repeat your question again. Sorry, I'm just blanking out for some reason.
What is your group doing attacking the town, and what is it that you're bringing back that is causing everything to be bogged down?
The orders were to raid the town for loot, and specifically gold, gems, valuables, and we weren't able to take anything for ourselves. We were just preparing the great hoard to honor our dragon queen.
Why Greenest? Why here? Why now?
The place was large enough that there had to be something of value, and they don't exactly have the largest guard, and they're in the middle of nowhere. Seemed like a prime target for us.
Hmm. Insight check?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, his words are pretty much true to your ears.
Well, it's not a very good answer.
Where's your group heading to?
Heading back to our base. Gotta start stockpiling the loot that we accumulated and plan our next strategy on the next place we're gonna hit.
Alright, Smartass. I mean, where is it?
Oh. He points you in the general direction. What did I say? You guys are heading southeast?
Yeah, southwest.
Southwest? So yeah, is it southwest?
You told us we were
So
going
we're
southwest.
southwest.
'Cause we talked about it.
Alright,
Or
yeah,
no,
so
you did say southeast because of the
yeah.
sun.
Yeah, the sun thing. So yeah, he points you southeast. He tells you it's probably about another half day's march from this location.
And I will insight check him.
Okay.
Not that I'm really. Fucking fuck! 9. That's with a +6.
I mean, what he says makes sense. I mean, it's in the general direction of the prince, and it's nothing to be said there. I mean, he does tell you that, their camp is in a hollow of a rocky plateau that's in the shape of a horseshoe.
Okay. Oh, I got nothing else.
Okay, anything else for this guy?
Hmm. So what do we want to do with him?
I'm afraid if we let go of him, he'll take off back to them and let him know.
Well, we can rest here for a bit, and then we can have him lead us to where his his friends are.
He just kind of go and roll me a perception check.
All right,
All of us, or just him?
Yeah, all of you.
like 20. Now I'm rolling.
14.
21.
Yeah, you all catch as Dialis finishes that sense that there's a slight smirk about that. Like it was very subtle, but you guys were able to catch it.
What are you grinning for?
No, I'm not.
You know, I don't recommend pissing this guy off. I've seen him do some pretty fucked up things.
I've like legitimately seen him beat someone with another person.
Honestly, I would probably tell him what he wants to know.
He kind of looks at all of you and goes, "All right, well,
I'm trying to persuade him. By
yeah,
the way, if that makes any
yeah,
sense.
he just comes out and says like, he's like, well, I can lead you to the place, but good luck getting past our rear guard."
Well,
And why is that?
He goes,
here's
oh, go ahead.
here's what my proposal is for you. Is you can either be helpful for us, so getting past this rear guard that you're talking about, or and looking down at my sword, you're not going to be very useful for us.
He's like,
The warrior itself, it sounds like.
yeah, he's like, okay, point taken. Okay, well, the rear guard's about a mile up the way, and the it's a mile ahead where the pass passes between two rocky bluffs. I don't really know what it's all in this group. They kind of change the makeup of it every other day, so that way, no one can say what's in the group. They don't really trust us lower level initiates. But yeah, they're if you're paying attention to it, you can actually see where they're likely to ambush you.
All right. Well, I appreciate the information, and if your information doesn't go very well, then the point will be taken. If you get what I'm saying.
He kind of looks at you, looks at your blades, like, I think I got a picture of what you're saying.
All right. So why don't we rest here for a little bit, and then we will head to try and avoid this ambush.
All right, so you guys gonna do a short rest then?
Yes, I'd like to do a short rest.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
I
good
like
with
this plan.
This is not a bad plan.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and take your short rest uninterrupted. If you like to partake in the roasted kobold or prairie hen, feel free.
Um, not a fan of kobold. It's a little stringy.
How is everybody looking?
Full health.
I'll probably be full health by the time I take my hit die.
Still gonna be missing some stuff even with my hit die that I use, but I should be okay. Do you have Song of Rest yet?
I think it's level 2.
That's what I was looking for. Yes, I do.
Song of Rest.
I can use a Song of Rest.
Yeah, I will go ahead and use my Song of Rest. It doesn't say how many times I can use it.
It's every time we take a short rest, you just
Oh,
can
yeah.
do a little performance. And it gives you, I think, a bardic inspiration die level of stuff.
Yep, so 1d6 hit points.
You roll it or do I? I was thinking you would.
I'll leave it to you guys. If you want, your bard to roll it, you can. If not, if you want the player to roll it, doesn't matter to me.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
2.
2. Hey, more health is more health.
Right?
Cool. Alright. What's your name, friend?
William.
Oh, William, so. I hope that this plan works out for you.
He kind of just hunches over a little bit, and he's like, "Well, if you don't trust me," he points over to that rock, to a rock just catty corner of where he's at. He's like, "Well, I'm not sure if it's worth bargaining for, but we brought some of the loot back with us.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll buy my freedom, maybe."
I'll take a look and see what it is.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, like, did we ask him about, like, the size of the forces we're following and how many, enemies we're looking at? What type of enemies we're looking at? If there was perhaps a half-elf among them?
You're more than welcome to ask of yourself.
I just wanted to make sure. I mean, right. So, you,
William.
William. Yes, that William. Exactly how large is your little army?
He it takes him a second. It's like, well, if you think, let me think here. You can kind of see him kind of do the numbers in his head, but very slowly. And you can see him kind of pushing back in the back of his hand where it's tied up. He's like kind of trying to count on his fingers, like 1, 2, 3. What's after? He's like, well, if you take the numbers on my fingers and then you do that, 6 times. That's how many tents, and there's like maybe 4 or 5 people per tent.
Does he have all of his fingers?
He does.
Okay, so 60 times 5 is what we're looking at here. Is that what I'm hearing?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
300 people ish.
yeah,
That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, that's about roughly yeah.
Alright, so is the majority like little lizard kobolds, or are they mostly, people like you, or are there lots of those big, scaly fellow who, sort of, nearly disemboweled my friend over there?
He kind of looks at Dialth. He's like, he fought Langdrosa?
Yes, there was a sort of, one-on-one combat sort of situation, hostages, and needing to free the innocent children and widow and all of that.
And he lived?
Well,
I'm still here, aren't I?
obviously.
You kind of see him just sweating a little. He's like, oh, well, I know he's definitely at the camp. Got some of those, little drake, those small drakes on the ground. We keep a little bit of them moving around. Lots of kobolds and humans around.
Actually, I still have a question. Why were you guys so far back? If you have a rear guard for the main group.
Well, the kobolds that are our group with us refused to move until they ate something, and we didn't think anyone would come after us, so that didn't sound like a half bad idea.
city and didn't think anyone would come after you.
Looking from my perspective, uh, we just literally just went off with a whole army, and we just sacked a small town. Do you think anyone would come after you? Especially, you know, four of you?
Yes!
How?
Do you see what happened to you guys?
It's like you caught us at lunch.
Well, in fairness, this bloke does require an abacus in order to figure out 300 people. Anyway. Man, Arved is more of a bitch than I had originally envisioned, but you know what? I'm going with it. So among all of the, 5 times your fingers 6 times, people, was did you see a half-elf man with dark hair and tan skin wearing a white tunic?
Oh, you mean the Half Elf monk? Yeah.
Is he a captive?
Yeah, I don't know why we took him, but yeah. They put him on the flayed man bars and paraded him around towards the front of the caravan.
Fantastic. You said the flayed man bars?
Yeah, kind of like like if I hate to say it, but like Braveheart, where they have the arms outstretched in an X formation.
Like drawn quarter sort of thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Okie doke. Alright, that's fantastic. Is there anything else we need to know from this one immediately? Oh, right. I've been interrupting. Did y'all find stuff in the sack?
Yes. So within the sack, he has found 28 silver pieces and a sack containing pewter candlesticks, some silver serving dishes, and a few religious carvings of Shantea.
Could you post that?
Yeah, give me one sec here. Doopy doopy doo. Posting the loot. There you go.
Okay, I guess it's worth returning.
Yeah, probably just some, goodwill.
Well, we could probably keep the silver at the very least.
Hardly seems worth it.
Well, it's better than nothing. The real question is, are we going to divvy this out, or do we just want to keep it all together for now?
I'd say just keep it together and return it to the people when we get back. It's not like there's a whole lot of value in it, but for the people who it was taken from.
You're
So
not
28,
wrong.
28 silver is group loot, the rest to be returned? Did I note that right? Or are we returning the silver too?
I think he was saying return
Yeah.
silver.
Like 28 silver isn't going to make or break us, but it'd be better to return it than like holding on to it.
Okay. I'm good with that. Oh, I never made a group loot chart for this party, did I?
Dun dun dun. It's time for group loot.
Let me make a new one. Unless someone else wants to. Where's my Google Drive? There it is. Sorry, ignore me.
Sorry, I was saying goodnight to Preeby. I can make it if you'd like.
Nah, I'm already in the process.
All right, so you guys doing the loot. You guys got your short rest in. Anything else you guys want to do to interrogate this guy for?
I do believe he's tagging along.
Yeah, we are making him tag along.
Oh, you're making him tag along? Okay.
No, we're not leaving this guy alive and then just taking off the group. What?
All right. Well, if that's the case, we'll continue on our merry way. Excuse me. All right. So, since you guys have information beforehand about this, I will need you all to make a perception check with advantage.
$18.
19.
22.
15.
All right. Yeah. As you guys, move about 3/4 of a mile, you guys definitely see that what the captive described. You see that there's an area where the trail winds through a gap between two outcrops, and you can spot out a few of the ambushers in the rocks 10 to 15 feet above ground levels. So what would you like to do?
So how many people do we see?
You're able to at least pick out about 4 bodies inside in the crevices.
Four bodies in crevices.
And nothing else that we can see anywhere else?
Yeah, they're like I said, they're all in the crevices.
Okay. Do we want to just lay low, or do we want to try and keep pushing forward? I feel like that's a lot to try and take on.
It does feel like a lot. Should we go back and report? I mean, they have the guy that we're looking for here somewhere, imprisoned.
I mean, I would love to say that we could rescue him, but that's a lot.
It is. I mean, we could try to wait until nightfall and see if we could sneak in, but it does feel rather risky.
They say we
Well,
go tell them. Like, I think we've done enough.
I second that vote.
So we are only sent here to gather information and do reconnaissance, right? Try and get back stuff if we can, but
So the 2 things that you guys are still missing on this, just for so I don't waste your guys' time, is that you still need to figure out who the leaders are, and what is motivating the attack, and where they plan to strike next. So you still need to figure out those 3 pieces.
William.
Yes.
So who are the leaders, and what is the plan from here? Where are you guys attacking next?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know.
Well, who would have that information then?
Well, I know that Landrodrosa has his own tent, in the back of the camp. Pretty sure he might have something in there. Aside from that, I don't know where else. They don't really tell us low-level grunts anything important aside from do this and do that the day of.
So we'll probably have to go hunting for more information.
Just out of curiosity, are all of the fellows like you, are they all human?
Well, for the most part, we we're all mostly human. I think I see a couple of half orcs once in a while and a couple of half elves. You know, we get some few strikes, but the majority of us humanoid folks are mostly plain old human vanilla types.
So not a lot of bird people or ram people uh
Hobgoblins.
or red people.
You know, funny enough, I don't even know if I've even seen any of your types around here. It's very rare to even see any of you folks over here.
Excuse me, my grandfather is like super famous.
Kind of looks at you. It's like I don't remember any satyrs famous in this area. I'm from some backwater, you know, town, so maybe I'm just not learned it enough.
Obviously.
Well, I feel like if this guy doesn't know anything, we should just get rid of him and move on. Probably should try and get a cultist or somebody that actually knows something.
Probably. So what should we do with poor William then?
Well, considering the fact that he's done some probably pretty awful things, I see two options. We could just slit his throat right here, or we could tie him up, bring him back to the town, and let them, dispense with justice.
How do you propose we do what we need to do while having him around?
Hog tie him?
I honestly don't know what that is.
It's where you do this, and I'm just gonna stab him.
All right, well, it's like I should have seen this coming. Blah.
Pretty much. He has outlived his usefulness.
Hog tying is
Alright.
suspiciously similar to killing people.
In notes, then Dialith murders William. Got it.
Yep.
Alright, alright, so that was a bit unfortunate because that sort of, puts a bit of a damp on one of my ideas. And I stare at the giant bloody hole in the cultist's robe.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
That was a kobold, not a cultist, right?
No, he was
No,
a
no,
cultist.
he was full on cultist. I mean, there's 4 cultist robes that you guys could use.
That are all bloody and holy.
Yeah.
Except for A, because I kicked him in the head instead of stabbing him.
But now that's
Now-
mute.
He didn't say stab him from behind.
Oh, but he's no. There's a hole in it. I'm sure.
Okay.
Alright.
No one with
So-
prestidigitation to clean these up.
I could
Does anyone
mending
have-
them.
Anyone have prestidigitation?
They did just get done with a raid. I don't think blood is an unrealistic thing to have on there.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I will cast
Alright.
mending on them.
So, should we go back and fetch the other robes and we could all try to, make ourselves look like it? Although, to be fair, Nimu and I am not entirely certain we'll be able to blend what with the giant bloody wings. We
Yeah.
could be prisoners. You could walk us in with ropes on our hands or something. I think Diolith and Andromeda probably would blend better than us.
I mean, I do some of my best acting when people are tied up.
That We're gonna put a pin in that, and then come back to it never.
I think she would like that.
What? Putting a pin in it?
Indeed.
I don't want to know more. So, we could have them bring one or both of us as prisoners, or I could try to sneak in and be all stealthy at night.
Here's my suggestion. You and I kind of lay low in the back while they approach. We figure out where the rear guard is coming from, and we handle it and try to get more information.
So you want just the two of us to handle the rear guard?
No, they use the robes.
Okay. So
We
hang
cannot use
back
the
and don't
robes.
approach, and they approach and try to get information wearing the robes.
We are highly mobile. They are not.
Okay, that makes much more sense. Sure, we could do that. I'll go fetch the other robes that we left behind and bring them back to get mended.
All right.
And while I'm gone, I will give Kobold H another kick.
While she's gone, do we notice anything happening with the rear guard that we've seen?
Nah, they're just kind of they're kind of all just chilling in the in the rocks, just kind of keeping a general alert status. They're just trying to make sure no one gets past them. Go ahead and roll me a survival check, actually, while you guys are waiting, as you guys are just watching.
17.
Survival. 23.
Andromeda, you gonna try to make the check, or?
Are you muted, ma'am?
She got very distracted by hearing about people in ropes.
Yep.
Survival check?
She's rolling.
Oh.
I rolled a 1.
Oh. Yeah, D&D Beyond's being really laggy tonight. I have to refresh my page to see your guys' rolls. Okay. Nemu and Daleth, as you guys are, observing the rest of the surrounding areas, you can tell that there's a small outcrop that will take you, you know, a little bit of an indirect route. But if you guys wait for the sun to get a little lower in the sky to cast some extra shadows, you guys could probably get around this checkpoint with very little problems.
Alright, then let's do that.
Obviously, once she gets here.
I'm back. I just needed to make sure that those kobolds were still dead. All good. They're still very much dead. And here are the robes.
Yes, that's usually how death works.
So I hand the robes to Nemu to get mended.
I mean, yeah, mend away, all the good stuff. While you were gone, we actually noticed a route around this if we wait just a little bit. And I will point out the said outcropping, path.
Alright, that works. So we're just going to wait a couple of hours for the sun to set and circle around. Is that the plan then?
It's an option.
I'm good with avoiding more fighting. I believe that fully unconscious once a day is the maximum I'm all right with.
You look quite alright now, though.
Yes, thanks to you and Andy over there. Thank you both.
Fantastic.
Ew.
Did you say ew?
Like, please don't call me Andy. That's what my dad calls me.
Mead?
How about
Me
drama?
don't work. I love that.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
Drama is his. All right, that's actually kind of perfect.
Oh god. I hate it.
I had to ask him off comms why he had that in his back pocket and if that's what he's called his sister. His sister's name, by the way, is Andromeda.
Yes. And yes.
And I kind of love it.
Oh dear Lord. Ugh. All right. So as you guys wait for the sun to get lower in the horizon, you guys are kind of a small brief respite from, having to do anything. As the sun sets, you guys are able to definitely see that there's a looming shadow that casts over the path that was described beforehand, and it completely cloaks you and takes you away from the checkpoint. You do notice that this path has been used before, but it hasn't been used in a while as none of the footprints are actually fresh. It looks like this path is rarely used. So, I will change this over to a new map, and this will probably be a good stopping point afterwards. We change the map.
Probably a good idea.
Alright, so we need to go into pictures. Oh god, where did I put the map for this campaign? Ah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, this map is just a general overview. You can tell that the scale at the bottom goes from 100 to 200 to 300 feet. Alright, so the cultists have set up their camp in the hollow of a rocky plateau that's roughly the shape of a horseshoe. The lower portion of the plateau rises gently from the surrounding land, but it quickly steepens and ascends to a height of 150 feet above the landscape. Boulders form jumble heaps at the base of the cliffs, and the level shells and top of the plateau are covered in long grass, and brush and scrubby trees grow in patches. The boulders are considered difficult terrain and provide 3/4 cover. The brush around the site grows to a height of 4 to 6 feet. It is tough and dense, making it difficult terrain and providing 3/4 to cover targets sheltering among it. You also notice that there are 2 guard towers at the camp, one at the entrance of the hollow and one on top of the plateau. These towers are 20 feet high and made of rough timbers lashed together with rope. They're large enough for a few lookouts. The tower at the mouth of the hollow is mainly manned by kobolds, while human warriors, the other above. So, yeah, this is basically a general overview that you guys can tell. Um, I will say that taking the rough path, you guys can assume that you guys are kind of down here at the southern portion, so you guys can at least get the general layout of the plateau and the hollow. You're able to make out a small cave entrance on the east end, and you see it very much a secured entrance as well. You also are
Okay.
yep, and other points of interest. You are also able to see that there is an area where people are kind of tied to posts. You can surmise that this is where printers are kept. You only see 8 people, and someone somewhat matching the description that you are looking for as well, though it's a bit hard to see from this particular distance. You see that the raiders live in circular huts made in closely spaced wooden or bone poles covered in hide, mud, and sod. The huts varied in diameter from 10 to 25 feet and height of 5 to 10 feet. Those on the northwestern end are primarily are crudely built and decorated with animal skulls, while the ones in the uh, southwest, or sorry, the southeast portion are a little bit better quality, and then towards the south part, you guys are able to see some slightly better, but not too much different in quality of tents. But you do see that there is more of an active guard in that southern area. But yeah, that's the general layout of the camp, which we will start next week if everyone's good. I'll have to double check my schedule, but if everything works out, anyone else might have a conflict next week.
No.
Possibly. Hang on. I know there's some sort of wonky shit going on with the schedule.
Let's say, aren't we gonna miss at least a week?
It is not next week though.
Okay, I'll double check my schedule and let you guys know, but I think we should be good next week if I remember correctly. But yeah, if anything, we'll be back next week. We'll try to explore the camp. Hopefully, our disguise idea works, and you guys will be able to get the information you need, free the captive that you need to, and make it back to Greenest all in one piece. Hopefully.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
just a sneaky mission. I mean, what? Just get a wooden box and you're fine, right?
We'll be fine.
Need the orange.
I would try to emulate the noise, but I'm not very good at it.
Yep.
Whee!
Well, thanks guys for tonight, and we'll catch you back hopefully all next week. Take care.